here with Angel Lindley to talk about health information, about her being health information director. So, what is your primary job as a health information director? That's a lot.
It is. Well, what I do on a day-to-day basis is I make sure I manage the health information and medical records at the nursing home that I'm currently at. So that's dealing with patient information.
How many people do you deal with at a nursing, like at the nursing home?
The nursing home we have currently 144 patients. So I deal with all those information.
How do you remember all like the patient, like their, I don't want to say like symptoms or like disease, but like how do you deal with their records? Because like that's a lot of people.
It is. You know, everything is electronic now, so everybody is in a database. So when you put the information in, it's saved under their database and under their names. So that's how you know who they are. But then also, if you've been there for a while, you get a reputation with the residents, so you'll know them by heart.
Oh, like you'll know who's nice and like that makes sense. Yeah. What are some challenges that you faced and how did you overcome them?
Coming into this, some nursing homes were still doing paper charts. That's a lot. So transitioning from paper to electronic, that's a lot of records to implement in the computer database from paper. So that was a bit of a challenge, but we overcame it.
How did that work? Because going from paper to electronic, you can't just like, did you just scan it?
Yeah, you have to scan it and then input as well. So going forward, it's a lot difficult because if certain people are used to paper instead of electronics, like the physicians and the nurses, that's a big challenge because they're set in their ways and they're used to just doing everything by paper, but we're not by paper anymore. Technology is the new wave.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so the mistakes happen. How do you deal with discrepancies and errors in patients' records?
So every day we supposed to audit patients' records. So like if they come from the hospital, we have to see if anything is missing in the charts before they're uploaded. And we get a lot of those errors because from the database that they put the information in is called CareFlow. And sometimes the people from CareFlow put the wrong patient's information in another patient's chart. So you have to catch it. So once we catch it, we correct it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. How do you deal with different patients? Because there's some patients that are like nice. I'm sure family visit a lot, but how do you deal with those patients that like don't really have family? They're just all alone.
So I really don't deal with the patients because I'm in the office, but the ones I do know, the facility as a whole always have events like this Thursday we have a family night event, even for the ones who don't have family. So the ones who don't have family, we just take them under our wings and care for them like we do.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really nice of you guys. That's sick. What's one common misconception about your line of field?
That is just paperwork and punching numbers.
Because you have to do all like you have to read it.
Codes and stuff. You got to put the codes in
Oh,
so doctors can get paid.
you gotta make you have to get paid. How did you realize, or when in your career did you realize how important your job was?
Because it's like a triangle. If patient records or anything is not uploaded, then the nursing home can't run effectively. How would you know what this person's diagnosis? How do you know about the errors in the audits? Because we get a lot of audits. So those paperwork that helps to get the audits paid off. So if you don't have the correct information, then you won't get paid, and then the nursing home will end up having to pay the insurance back.
That seems like a whole issue. What is the most rewarding factor of your job?
That if the most rewarding factor that I know that if we get the information in, that the nursing home will run smoothly.
What are some training qualities that you need to get into the job that you've had?
In this field, you have to have a bachelor's or a master's, and you have to have a certification in health information technology.
I assume you went to school for that?
Yes.
How did you get into the spot that you're in right now for your job?
I started out almost 10 years ago in the health field, and I just worked my way up to the ladder.
and you went to college, got your master's?
I have a bachelor's. Currently enrolled in school, getting my master's degree now at Capella University.
Where at?
Capella. It's an online college.
Oh, I mean, that's still impressive. Where's it? Is there like a?
Their base is in Minnesota.
Oh wow, that's really cool. What would be some advice to somebody that's looking into the field that you're in? Because it doesn't because most people want to be like nurses, like doctors, stuff like that. But how would you tell somebody? What would you tell them? How to get in your the director?
Be optimistic. Be open. Know that technology is the next wave, so they need people like us. So also make sure that once you get in the field, that you build a reputation with your administrator, your clinical team, the doctors, the nurses, and then it will run smoothly.
What inspired you to become a director of the health information director?
Because I started off as a CNA, so of course, as a CNA, you have to chart, you have to make sure things is accurate for patient care. So that just made me wanted to go to the next level.
Have you tried looking into expanding, like being more than just a health information director, like
A consultant.
A what?
A consultant.
What is that?
It's like the next level in our company. Like you'll go to all the different nursing homes that the owner owns, and you'll help them get what they need off the ground. Like he's investing 3 more nursing homes, so like they need a consultant. So the consultant will be over the next HIM director that's in the nursing home. So like if they're from still paper charting, then you'll help them get them off the ground and to be electronic.
Okay. Where do you see yourself with your job in the next coming years, like in the future?
Working with Aaliyah, I see myself as a consultant, so that'll be the next thing I'll be doing.
Okay. I don't know a lot about like nursing homes, like so it goes from like you work with the patients and then you go to the health information director and then you go to the consultant. What's after that? Like being a CEO or like?
Yes, you can be a CEO, whatever the company allow you to be. I advise you to take it, the next level.
That's cool. Okay, this is a lot, I'm sorry. So, for the nursing home, how would you recommend somebody to start out with?
It depends where you want to go in the nursing home field. You can be a janitor, you can be a cook, you can be a nurse, you can be a doctor, you can be a receptionist. It's all the way your heart takes you to do.
It seems like you guys do a lot in the nursing home.
It's a lot, but one team, one goal.
Oh, yeah. How do you communicate with each other? Like, how does that all work? Because I'm sure, like, you have to talk to others. Like, how do you guys come together? Like, do you have a meeting every week?
We do. We have a meeting every day. We have 2 meetings. We have one at 10 and 3:30. So in the morning, we talk about what our day looked like and what's going to happen. And then at 3:30, we tell if we accomplish those goals and what is our next goals for the next day.
How do the hours look for you guys?
It depends. You set your own hours. So my hours are 9:30 to 6 because I have a family. Some people come in as early as 7 o'clock.
Oh, so you can just work however long you want to?
We salary, so we typically have to work 8 hours.
Oh. I mean, that seems all right.
It's hard.
Oh, yeah. Working with the nursing homes, right? So are you based off of one nursing home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just transitioned to another nursing home. I trained one young lady at the one I was at. It's called Lee of Homewood. So I transferred to Rise at Homewood because he just bought that one, so I have to go clean that one up.
Okay. Looks like we're done. I enjoyed this.
I did too.
Talking to you.
It was nice talking to you as well.
That's all we have. Thanks for watching, guys.